Hi everyone, Coach Alexa here. We're coming into some of the warmer weather at the moment, and I certainly prefer, and a number of my other runners prefer, heading out onto the trails at this time of year. So it's a good time if you've not done any or only done a little bit of running off the road, so not on a tarmac or concrete surface. Now is a good time of year to start dabbling in it, mainly because the ground is relatively hard on the trails, so it's not like you're going to be dealing with really slippy, muddy conditions. So, in most areas, except unless you live in the middle of a mountain range, the trails are fairly forgiving and runnable at this time of year because the ground is pretty hard. We certainly haven't had any rain for about 3 or 4 weeks at the moment. So, good fast running conditions on the trails at the moment. It can also be really useful to run off-road at the moment if you're doing speed sessions, for example. So a park or an open space that you can do laps of is really good. It means you don't have to interrupt your intervals to cross roads, or because there are lots of people on the pavement, or to find where the nearest pedestrian crossing is, or turn sharp turns on the pavement. So nice spaces to use for speed sessions. And I often find that they're really good for mental health as well as physical health. There's something just a little bit more calming, relaxing, getting into that sort of Zen type mode and mindfulness aspect of your running when we're out a little bit more in nature. Another key reason why running away from the roads, and particularly away from very built up areas at this time of year, is good is because of the temperatures. So things are getting sunnier, particularly in the afternoons and evenings. The temperatures are rising at the moment. And it's really useful to know that the walls of buildings, the tarmac, the concrete of roads and pavements absorbs the sun's heat and also then radiates it back out at us again. So you'll feel that kind of heat coming off the pavement or at you from walls of buildings if you're running in a built up or urban area. So it is cooler. To avoid that, if you can, get down your local park, run down next to a canal or a river. The water will be having a cooling effect on the air. Running through some trees or in a wooded area is ideal because not only do you get the shade from the trees, but because of the way the trees breathe, the air underneath them tends to be that little bit cooler. So running off-road or away from the main roads at least can be a nice cooler way to enjoy your runs in this summertime as well. So yeah, benefits all round really. Bit of space to do your speed work, bit of cooler temperature for your summer running, some mental health benefits, and just generally nice to be outdoors, isn't it? Enjoying nature. And now is a great time of year if you've not run off-road at all or much previously to give it a go because the ground conditions are pretty good.